Blue Jays fans, welcome back to the 2022 MLB season. Man, it feels good to be back and finally talking about baseball again. Sorry I missed yesterday's episode, the first episode. I'm going to combine 1 and 2 together to make 2. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to talk about the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays games the last 2 days. Sorry if my voice is a little bit lost it at the Blue Jays game when I went to the home opener, and it was a blast to watch, but the next day, voice was a little rough and still kind of recovering, so bear with me. But we'll talk about this first game, we'll break down the second one, and then we'll introduce the third, so let's get right into it. This was a wild game, and production-wise, it was very good right off the bat. I mean, the Blue Jays did a very good job of putting on a show, and they always seem to do that. This year especially, they did a fantastic job doing so. And I think in terms of giving the fans what they want attending the Blue Jays game, they did a really good job. They gave us all hats. Obviously, I'm wearing the one that I have purchased before, but they did give a hat with the white on the top and the black on the bottom, kind of this color, I would say, and the blue brim, of course. So, yeah, it was really good. It was really great to get out to a Blue Jays game, especially the home opener for the first time in a while, at least for me. Top of the first, Brad Miller. Homers to center. A straight one down Broadway. Brad Miller embarrasses Jose Barrios in his first game back as the Blue Jays starting man on the rotation, and it is quickly 1-0. But on a wild pitch not too long after, Marcus Semien scores on that wild pitch as he got a base hit and a couple others did. It's now 2-0. Mitch Garver then walks, and that will actually score Mitch Garver in as they loaded the bases, and somehow Garver just nicely walks right on in. It is 3-0. Nathaniel Lowe singles to shallow center field. Mitch Garver's going to go to second. Corey Seager scores. It is 4-0. And then Andy Ibanez, which will reach out on a fielder's choice to shallow left field. Cole Calhoun will go to second. Adolis Garcia to third. And Mitch Garver scores on the play. You got yourselves a 5-0 ball game. This is not going well for the Toronto Blue Jays. They are doing atrocious right now, and they need to pick it up. But Mitch Garver, in the second inning, homers to center field. Corey Seager scores on the play. A 2-run shot by Mitch Garver, and it is quickly 7-0. Not looking good because eventually in the fourth inning, Nathaniel Lau, he's going to single to shallow left field, advances to second. Mitch Garver to third. Corey Seager scores on the play. It is now 8-0. And pretty much you're just emptying the floodgates at this point. The Blue Jays have nothing left. It is 7-0, by the way, not 8-0. Lose kind of track of count. I'll get better with that as the season goes on. The fourth inning, it was a big one for the Blue Jays. They need to get something going. And who better than Vladdy Guerrero Jr.? He singles to right field. Bo Bichette goes to second. George Springer scores on the play. 1-0 for the boys. They got 7-1 down. Yeah, it's not looking good for Toronto. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., he's going to reach out on a fielder's choice, so to shallow infield. Scoring on the play is Bo Bichette. The runners move up, and it is 7-2. All right, little bit of a comeback, but not too quick, Alejandro Kirk says. He gets out on a sacrifice fly to deep left field, deep to Brad Miller. Vladdy's going to score on the play, makes it 7-3. The Jays and the fans starting to get a little bit of momentum. Fifth inning picks up, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr., back where he started, singles to right field. Bo Bichette moves to second. Springer scores. It is 7-4. And then, my friends, Teoscar Hernandez gets it going. Homers to right field. Vladdy scores. Bo Bichette scores. Teoscar scores. A 3-run shot by Teoscar Hernandez. It is 7-7. This one is right back in it with the Toronto Blue Jays. Santiago Espinal in the sixth inning continues the damage with a double to deep center field. Danny Jansen scores on the play. and it is 8-7. Adolis Garcia, though, is going to quickly homer back to center field. That one gone in a hurry, and it is 8-8. It wasn't then before Lourdes Gurriel Jr. picks up the bat and doubles to deep left field. This one, advancing to third. Teoscar Hernandez is going to go and try and score. He runs in, and he's declared out. They got him out, and then all of a sudden, you see Charlie Montoya walk on the field and talk to the umpire. Umpire, you need to check that again. I think he was safe. Foot, glove, under, here's the base. Safe. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. with a gorgeous triple. Teoscar gambled, and he got what he wanted. 8-9, 9-8 for the Blue Jays. They have the lead going into the 8th inning, where Danny Jansen ends the game. Homers to left field. Gonna have a lot more of those, Danny Jansen, this season, and he already starts off strong. Pitchers for today: Dennis Santana with a 1.1 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, and 1 base on ball. And then Adam Simber got the win today with an inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, and no base on balls. The save goes to my man. Oh, man. I love Jordan Romano so much. He is such a great player, and they don't actually have a listed here that he got the save on the Score website. But I know he did get the save, and he did absolutely fantastic. What a job by the Blue Jays in the home opener. And then they move to tomorrow, which would be yesterday, April 9th. Big win for the Blue Jays as they now make it 2-0. They win their first series of the season, a 4-3 win over the Texas Rangers yesterday afternoon. And then the first inning gets it going. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. singles Bo Bichette to third. Springer scores on the play. That's going to become very, very consistent with the way the Jays are scoring this season. Springer's going to score a lot on the plays, and Vladdy's just going to keep on finishing and sending Bichette to second or third. But it's a gorgeous point there for the Blue Jays, and it's 1-0. And we continue it because we didn't want to end up what happened last time around. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. reaches on a fielder's choice to third base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out to second, but Bo Bichette scores on the play. It is 2-0. The third inning rolls around, and Marcus Semien says, I got to score on my Jays. Doubles to shallow left field. Brad Miller to third. Jonah Heim, who wasn't playing the last game, scores on the play, and it is 2-1. This one kind of heating up because Texas gets on a little bit of a run here. Corey Seager grounds out to shallow in the infield. Matt Chapman to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, they get the outs, but Brad Miller scores in the play. And the Jays tied at 2 until Nathaniel Lau singles to deep left field. Left center field. That's weird. Left field is what I would put it for this case. Marcus Semien scores in the play. A 3-2 lead. If you watched the clip yesterday, you know exactly what I'm going to segue into. Bo Bichette homers to center field. That one way gone. 427 out of here. And that one absolutely bombshell by Bo Bichette. A 1-run shot gone out of here. And it is quickly 3-3 in the 5th inning. 6th inning. It always seems to be our younger guys that get on the board. And today it was again. Santiago Espinal doubles to deep center field. Ramiel Tapia scores on the play, who wasn't playing in the first game, but he decided that Charlie Montoya was going to bring him in as a substitute. Tapia comes in and gets the job done. He got a base hit, and then Santiago Espinal finishes it off. The pitcher's winning today. Brett Martin is going to take the loss. He only pitched half an inning, had 2 hits allowed, 1 run, 1 earned run, and of course, no base on balls. Trevor Richards, 1 inning pitched. He gets the win with 1 hit allowed and 1 base on ball. So pretty good. And of course, Jordan Romano gets his 2nd save of the season. I mean, this has just been happening for the Blue Jays. It just keeps coming. And they are 2-0 on the season. Currently right now, 3rd in the AL East, considering the Yankees and the Red Sox are both dominating right now. The Red Sox actually not dominating, my apologies. It is the Tampa Bay Rays who have just come out and do what they do best. And that's pretty much beat every team in the league. But it's going to be a good year for the Toronto Blue Jays. And let me just get the MLB standings up here real quick. Not really sure. It should be up here in a second. But as of right now, what I know, we're all tied at first with 2-0. The Tampa Bay Rays, the New York Yankees, and the Toronto Blue Jays have a big game coming up today, 1:37 p.m. against the Texas Rangers. Haney Ryu is going to get his first look at the season, obviously at 0, and Spencer Howard will be the man for the Texas Rangers. This is going to be a big game. We could have a first sweep of the season. We could go 0-2 to start the season, so we'll see what the boys are capable of. But right now, they got some work to do this afternoon. But anyways, guys, that is all I have to say for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more of these videos. And please make sure to turn on your post notifications to get notified when these videos do come out. One more thing, please make sure to share this video with friends and family. Helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.